a Russian military transport aircraft Tu-134 was destroyed by fire. NATO launched its annual nuclear exercise Steadfast Noon.
NATO is ready and is able to respond to any threat.
Ukrainian fighters have repelled yet another massive Russian assault in the Donetsk region. Hi, I'm Iva Kucherenko, and this is United 24 Media. A Russian military transport aircraft Tu-134 was destroyed by fire, as reported by the main intelligence directorate of Ukraine. The cause of the fire has not yet been specified. According to the statement, the burned-out plane was stationed at the Orenburg II military airfield and was part of the 117th Transport Aviation Regiment of the Russian Armed Forces. The fire broke out overnight on October 12. Russia struck Odesa with a ballistic missile, killing 1 and injuring 8. According to the city mayor, Russian forces once again targeted the port infrastructure. Civilian vessels were wrecked, in particular the Palawan-flagged cargo ship Optima, which had already sustained damage in the previous ballistic strike. The attack also damaged port infrastructure, including a grain storage facility. Russian forces reportedly executed 9 Ukrainian soldiers in the Kursk region. The incident happened on October 10 near the village Zelyony Shlях and was first reported by analysts from the Deep State project. Their sources in the 1st Separate Tank Brigade revealed that the Ukrainian soldiers were operating in what they believed to be a relatively safe area, but were forced into contact with Russian troops. Despite resisting, they had limited ammunition supplies, which led them to surrender. The prosecutor's office has launched an investigation into the execution of Ukrainian prisoners of war in the Kursk region. To follow the latest news from Ukraine, subscribe to our YouTube channel. NATO launched its annual nuclear exercise Steadfast Noon. The drills were announced by the Secretary-General of the Alliance on October 10 during President Zelensky's UK visit. After the meeting at Downing Street, Mark Rutte reported the start of the North Atlantic nuclear exercises will take place on October 14.
We will have more than 60 aircraft involved in training sessions. The whole exercise will particularly focus on the United Kingdom, the North Sea, but also Belgium and the Netherlands. And in an uncertain world, it is vital that we test our defense and that we strengthen our defense so that our adversaries know that NATO is ready and is able to respond to any threat.
Steadfast Noon runs for 2 weeks and involves fighter jets capable of carrying US nuclear warheads but does not involve any live weapons, stated the NATO website. With Belgium and the Netherlands at its center and 5 other NATO military bases holding the US-based nuclear weapons, the joint forces exercise is set to become the largest in Western Europe, with flights over the North Sea, as 13 allies will send aircrafts to take part in the drills. Poland will open a missile defense base in Redzikowo in the coming weeks. It may be capable of intercepting Russian missiles targeting the country, reported Poland's Minister of Foreign Affairs Radosław Sikorski. According to PAP, Sikorski mentioned that the construction of the base began in 2016 as part of an agreement with the United States. He also emphasized that the negotiations ensured the base could intercept not only Iranian missiles aimed at the US, but also Russian missiles potentially directed at Poland. Russia and North Korea are strengthening their military cooperation. This was reported in President Zelensky's evening address. He noted a shift from arms transfer to the potential involvement of North Korean personnel in the war.
Obviously, in such circumstances, our relations with partners need to develop further. The front line needs more support. When we talk about giving Ukraine greater long-range capabilities and more decisive supplies for our forces, it's not just a list of military equipment. It's about increasing the pressure on the aggressor, pressure that will be stronger than what Russia can handle.
Last week, the Washington Post reported that several thousand North Korean infantry soldiers are currently undergoing training in Russia and could be deployed to the front line in Ukraine by the end of this year. According to the journalist, this information was shared by a Ukrainian military intelligence official who spoke on the condition of anonymity. The Tavrian airborne have repelled yet another massive Russian assault involving at least 30 armored vehicles. Footage was released on October 13 by the official Ukrainian Air Assault Forces Telegram channel, which shows how the 79th Airborne Brigade burns down 7 Russian IFVs and a tank in the Kurakhove direction, Donetsk region. The destroyed armor was a part of a 30-vehicle convoy that attempted to storm Ukrainian positions, but to no avail. 33 Russian soldiers were killed in the action, with a corresponding number of troops wounded. That's it for today. We're United 24 Media. Thank you for being with us and see you on Wednesday.